Hello, Jessica Buford here with a brief tutorial on how to use and create on Symbaloo. This is a presentation for LLLS 6334, Administration of School Library Services. So let's go ahead and start with one I've already made. This was for a copyright project previously. If you are new to Symbaloo and somebody has shared a link with you to use in your classroom, it is ridiculously simple. Odds are whoever shared it has already sort of curated it in an organized fashion. Here you can see that I've got everything color-coded. My background tiles are all a certain color, which means all the topics in that color are related. So like for example, all of my Creative Commons information has a purple tile background. Really easy. If you get a shared link, go ahead and you can click on any of the tiles. They act like hyperlinks and they will open up a new tab and take you straight to the page or game or whatever they want to share with you. In the center here, you'll see they have a link to basically Google. You can go ahead and search through the web. That'll be the automatic. If you want to search through images, maps, news, other web mixes, that's what this thing in its entirety is called. Then you'll make sure you have to highlight those before you click and search. So using one that's already been shared with you is very simple. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to modify some stuff, create tiles if you are making your own. So I'm going to go up here to my new tab. This is the one I am currently working on for this class. It is not finished yet. But let's say I wanted to add a new tile. I found a great resource. I want to share it. So I'm going to go ahead, hover over that until it highlights, click Add Tile. So when I go over here, hit Create a Tile, I'm going to put whatever web address I want to use in there. So for kicks and giggles, let's say I want to add this website about the book Holes. So if I go ahead and copy that web address, pop over here, I'm going to go ahead and paste it in. Sometimes, depending on the site, if you paste it in and you go down here, it will automatically add an image and a title for the tile. You can still go ahead and edit that if you wanted. I wouldn't for this book. In that case, you'd be done. You'd hit save and it would show up here. If you're like, oh no, I forgot something, like in this case, I forgot to put text on there until I hover over it, or I want to move it, moving the tiles is really easy. Just click and drag. If you want to edit it, you go ahead and left click, edit, and then here I want these words to appear, so I forgot to check the box Show Text, and then resave it. If an item does not have an image that automatically shows up for some of your more obscure websites or websites that just aren't through a major company, like for example, this one probably would not have an image. So if I were to copy and paste this web address, and I created a tile for that one, go down here and nothing shows up. So in that case, I would want to add my own, hit show text. I can change the color of my box here and I would add my own. So I can either upload an image or you can choose an icon. They do have a variety to pick from. Find one you like, put it in, save it, and it will show up. And then again, you can click and drag. I usually do my clicking and dragging at the end of my curation as I'm trying to organize the items. If you're creating one, so for this one, I'm creating one based on landforms and how people adapt around them and use them. So if I was running out of ideas or I wanted to see what somebody else had done with Symbaloo, I'm going to ignore all these other ones down here because we know how to use a search engine. The most unique feature here would be the web mixes. So you click on there, and I can go ahead and search to see if somebody else has created Symbaloo on landforms. I go down here and I do see some. So like somebody made this one, has 817 users on it. Let's see if they have any good information or some ideas that I can gather. So I click on theirs and I'm able to see some other really cool tabs. So like changing earth, different landforms, lots of great tools. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you could create one from scratch. So if you wanted to make your own, you would go ahead, create an account. It is free. When you get in, you'll probably have some main tabs like home and resources. Just go up to the top until you see the little addition symbol. It'll say create a web mix. So you want to click on that. You would give it a name. So I will call this one an example. You can go ahead and add it, and it's going to give it to you blank. Now, I've already shown you how to create tiles, but when you get a new Symbaloo, if you want to go ahead and edit the background and kind of make it a little more visually appealing, you're going to want to go up here, find the options, your sidebar will open up. If you decide to change the name, you can edit it here. You can change your wallpaper background. You'll also be able to add an icon. So like here for landform to have a little purple bookmark, you can go ahead and do that too. You'd pick a color, pick a symbol, and it will do that for yours. And you can also mess with the transparency of your background and so on and so forth. Symbaloo, again, is a great way. It's kind of just like sharing a whole bunch of hyperlinks, but it allows you to take these different resources and click and drag, organize them in a fashion that makes sense. I know we use them at our school for our tiles per grade level. It's visual for the kids so they can kind of see what they're about to click on, so the kids know the brain pop symbol. And then it takes them straight to whatever link you have put in there. I hope this makes using Symbaloo and creating from Symbaloo much easier for you.